Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. We are finally back from Peoria. We are back at the locals grind, and we're able to get some matches in for you guys, so excited to be back. I'm joined by a special guest. If you want to introduce yourself.
It's me, TJ. Yeah. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
But we have Arby stepping in, the one and only Arbus himself, as TJ is trying to complete his Millennia, no damage, no armor run in Elden Ring.
He's adventuring in the lands between. I did a pretty good impression, right? That was like, you couldn't
100% spot on. Yeah. I couldn't tell. I felt like the
Okay.
highwayman himself was right here next to me.
He's always with us.
He's always with us. But as I said before, we finally have some match play to get up on the channel for you guys. These were filmed over at Sully's Abode, which is the local card shop that we go to every Thursday for Digi. We pop off at about 6:30. It's in the Chicagoland area, located in Bolingbrook. Great shop, great people, and they've got a ton of different locals that pop off pretty much every day. So if you want to check them out, I'll drop their TCG player link down in the video description below. But today's feature matchup shows myself playing Silphymon on the left, going up against Anthony playing his tried and trusted Machinedramon build on the right. I have been playing Mirage for probably like, 6-8 months now, pretty much since Gen Con of last year, so I figured it's probably due time to take a break and start playing for funsies decks again, and just keep it fresh, you know, keep it fresh and going.
For sure.
And I think Silphy can do some interesting things. If you hadn't checked out my deck profile, I did a red-based one. This is a yellow-based one that I try to tinker around with and see what it could do. And Anthony is kind of teched out his Machinedramon build too, so it should be a good matchup. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. So without further ado, let's hop right into the round.
All right.
Getting set up here. I have been going back and forth because red-based Silphy is nice, but there are also moments where I'm just like, I wish I had that end of turn DNA. And the yellow base essentially just gives me that starter deck Silphymon. I believe it's from the Machinedramon starter deck.
Yeah.
That gives me that extra target for like end of DNA digivolving, which I figured maybe worthwhile trying to tech in.
Is the Salamon is also a yellow card, or is it a purple card?
It's a yellow one. So it digivolves yellow-purple, but it's like a base yellow.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
See Anthony doing the tried and true machine strat of digivolving into an eco for one.
And I felt pretty good to start. You know, I'm able to see a Hawkmon and an Aquila, but then I'm like, oh boy, you know, here comes the Uko-mans.
Yeah.
So he pushes up and hatches.
We see him pick up Metal Greymon.
And Big
Swings.
Uko-mans lives.
He lives.
And this is truly just like Uko Rush now.
Yeah. This is machine for sure. What do you mean? This is a machine. He's trashing 2 cards. Drawing 2. It's machine.
Which at first I was just like, you know what? You know, Crimson just to like ease that early pressure off, and then the Uko lives again, and I'm like, what the heck, man? And then he plays an analog just to pass turn.
Yeah, and then Digivolves do another Uko. Oh my god.
And then the scary part too is that he has the Demi-Mera engine, so every time I get rid of his Ukos, he actually like benefits because he's just setting up his trash now.
He's gaining cards in hand, dude.
He's gaining cards in hand, he's putting stuff in trash, and I'm just like, oh dear.
The
I'm just an
heck is-
EX1 Machinedramon away from just being totally knocked out of the game.
Speaking of, he'll Uko again and then hatch. And he's another rookie in the back.
And there it is. There's the EX1 machine.
Speaking of the devil, look at all those Machinedramons he trashed from those Ukos.
So just pass turn to 5, you know, and this guy is difficult for me because I live and breathe off a DP reduction, and EX1 machine says, sorry, you can't do that anymore. So he's just gonna stick on the board, but I do play out the Hawkmon off the double tamers, pick up a Dino Bee, because it has to be a dual color target. So then we go Gato for a cost of 3. And then I go ahead and trash the Aquila to pick up a Silphy.
Yep, nice. The old Silphy, the BT-8 Silphy?
BT-8 Silphy.
No rookie in the... Oh yeah, no rookie in the back yet.
So here I was like, I either can go Dino B, but Dino B doesn't give me a lot of value here because he just redirects it. So I was like, well, let's just go into the Lynxmon, which in theory, would have negged 3 on Machine, but since he's immune to that, doesn't matter. And then we just go ahead and DNA into the BT-8 Sylphy that we picked up. Suspend the Tamer to, again, attempt to minus 3k and gain a memory. So here, like, in theory, like, I would honestly be eating pretty well, because it's like I could have negged his Machine to 5, swung with Sylphy, and then popped it off of Aquila's Inheritable. But Machine says no.
Yeah, this one's immune.
And then he swings, he de-digivolves, hits an Andromon Ace to live. Which is rough, because now I can't Valkyrie Ace.
Then goes ahead and plays Raremon. The $40 Raremon.
Truly a rare card.
Yeah. Living up to his name.
And here I'm kind of stuck. I don't have anything to play off of the Dual Tamer, and anything that I would do really just sort of fizzles. Which is a little rough here. I don't believe I have a Sylphy either, so I just have to hard evo off of the Dino Bee.
Oh, that's a little rough, yeah.
And choke him to 1, but then I really can't do much else. He swings, he de-digivolves, which again takes away the Valkyrie play, and just swings for game with the $40 card.
Yeah. hit him with a Raremon. That's unfortunate. The Valk's not doing anything, one, because it's a Machinedramon, and two, he's just de-digivolving every step. That's
which is rough. Because I kind of live and breathe off of either being able to DP reduce or Valk Ace and just kind of board control. And Machine just takes that away.
Yeah. There's no.
And the fact, like, Uko just being able to, like, add to consistency both in hand and trash is wild.
Yeah.
Which,
it's a crazy card.
I mean, we talk about it a lot in, like, particularly like Nume and Vaccine, but honestly, they're just so good cards that you can slot them in anywhere and they do well.
Yeah. Well, Anthony was able to what? He picked up 2 cards from the Ukos, right? And then he was able to do 2 swings with the Uko and force an answer almost immediately.
Right. And here's a little bit rough too, because I like pass turn with a Tamer, but he's able to go up to 5 off of Uko and Analog Man, and Uko lives again. I don't know how Uko keeps living, but he's living here.
I can't keep getting away with this.
And then he plays another Uko.
Yeah. Truly. The Machinedramon.
So here I'm like, okay, let's use the Gato to swing over, which allows him to pitch a Metal Gray. We Revelation a Light to play out a Hawkmon, which lets me play out a level 4 or lower. And then since we got a Kari, I can place it back on top of security. Hawkmon Search lets me pick up the Sylphy, and unfortunately that's where the gas ends.
Yeah, end of turn. Then I think you have a play here, if I'm looking at the cards in your hand correctly. If he swings, I think I saw an Andromon Ace.
Yeah, that is the play that I'm hoping can be done if he doesn't deal with my Gato.
Yeah,
and that's what he's thinking about too. He's like, oh, like, does he do it? And I'm like, yeah, I guess we just commit to it. He swings, I ace Evo, I pitch top card, which we know is a Revelations, and then we board 5k DP, which just kind of cleans him out.
No, the Andromon Ace is out there now.
And then he asked me, oh, Overflow? I was like, oh god, here we go.
Tried it on. Sure, why not?
Tried an arm, so he gains back the memory and then goes to EX1 Machine again, which I'm like, okay, well, I guess I lose.
2, 6. Yeah, it's hard to climb over this when your main way of getting rid of things is DP minus, and it's just.
And then Trident Arm, for those who don't know why I swung with the Hawkmon, it forces me to swing at the start of my turn, so we have to go ahead and swing and commit to it, which he obviously redirects. I do Geogray, which will let me play out the Dual Tamer, which is pretty good. It's a little bit too late for it right now, but we try to do something. We go Aquila for 3 since I've got a yellow Digimon in play, which lets me go into Sylphy. I suspend the tamer to gain a memory, attempting to do -3, but once again, machine says no, which again, in theory, if it were anybody else, the Digimon stack dies for DP reduction. But other, like, just machine, it just is a hard counter to it.
It's insane. Yeah, it's insane. You see Anthony going to the Chaos to de-digivolve. Just not one. Well, if you have another Angemon Ace, you could... Oh, no, never mind. He'll just destroy it.
Yeah, he'll destroy it. But we do hit a Revelation, so board 5k for now, but it just fizzles at the end of turn. And he's a big guy.
He has Chaos X now, which means it has all the text from Machine and Chaos.
Right. And that's what he's clarifying right there.
He's immune again.
He's immune again. I'm like, well, okay. Don't think I can really do a whole lot. We go ahead and push up the Aquila because it's like, well, try to do something. Even then though, I'm just like, I don't really have much of a play.
You can try to go into 1-5 and
we Revelation. There's nothing to play out, and we just choke to 1.
Cover, yeah. As we see Anthony put in yet another up here 4 again.
And then he also is 3 checks because of his last inheritable, and then he just Blitz Omnis for game.
Omni, yeah, the Blitz Omni over. You know, the line Chaosdramon into Omnimon. Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. But yeah, I mean that'll wrap up the round. It was a pretty handed victory on Anthony's part. Like I said in the match, like Machine is a pretty good counter to Silphy. But I did, I think this was good in the sense that, like, in theory, right? Like Silphy could have done a whole lot. Like if it weren't EX1 Machine that was sitting on there, like the ability to DNA Digivolve and clear was definitely there. It couldn't stick because Machine said no. So definitely having... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
no, go ahead.
The board clear was there against pretty much any other deck. It's just, you went up against Machine and Machine said you couldn't do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, and also like a good showcase of, sort of what we talked about in the sort of restriction theory video that we put out a couple days ago. Like, Ukomon's good. I mean, Uko does so much for pretty much any deck, be it Machine, be it Red Hybrid, be it Nume, be it Vaccine. Like, Uko do Uko things.
Yeah, I think people don't talk. I don't know. Maybe people do talk enough about it, but the fact that Uko is a Rainbow Digivolve,
right,
like letting it slot into every single deck, it just makes a band-aid over, decks that are kind of missing that rookie level Digimon or don't need Digimon at the rookie level, like Hybrid or Machine.
Right. I think, that's an excellent point too, with Hybrid meta coming back very shortly. Like, of all decks that don't care about their rookie count or rookie ratio, it's Hybrids, and if you just slot 4 of each Uko, like the amount of consistency and aggression you get on top of an already like pretty crazy hybrid mechanic that's coming up is going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does wrap up the video. Definitely some good talking points and a good showcase of just what, Machine and what Uko can do in today's meta. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We definitely will be bringing some sort of off meta decks now that sort of the regional grind is, done and dusted, at least for now. So definitely a good variety coming back up on the channel. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. And thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate all the support.
And we'll catch you on the flippy flip.
Beat me to it, my man. But that is right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And bye.